Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Anime King, and today I'm going to be giving you part 32 of What If Naruto Was Taken by the Raikage. But before you start, I just posted a new episode of What If Naruto Went With Itachi on this channel, and I also posted a new episode of What If Naruto Was the Next Stage of Six Path on my second channel, so go ahead and enjoy them. And remember to get this one to 100 likes as usual. Share to all of your friends on your social media platform. And if you're new and this is the first time you're hearing my voice, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and be a part of the Anime King family. And also check out my second channel, Anime King 2, and enjoy all the lovely what ifs coming your way. But for now guys, let's get straight into the story. Start the intro. You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain. You satisfy the rage in me. So to do a bit of a recap, in the last part, Naruto faced off against Tadakatsu as Naruto defeated him quite easily, but after Teiwaya set a trap for his friends, Naruto let them escape. Also, Gato Jr. is giving Tadakatsu another mission to go and capture Naruto, and he can rough him up a bit if he like, as Tadakatsu enjoy this. This time, he won't lose to that damn brat. Meanwhile, the Raikage gave Naruto a mission along with his team, Haru and Amoy. As they head off, they met up in the woods with Zabuza and Haku. As Naruto heard the name Zabuza, the demon of the mist, the Raikage told him to stay away from that guy. But Haku is a friend of his, and he kind of trusts Haku. So for the time being, he's going to trust Zabuza. So let's start this new episode. Z. Naruto snore. He is deep in his sleep as he was then kicked in the side as Naruto opened his eyes. Damn it, woman. Can't you let me sleep for once? We are supposed to meet Haku in an hour. Get your lazy ass up, Karu said. Fine, said Naruto, as he got fully out of his sleeping bag and yawned. At least you didn't interrupt. Nice dream this time. As Karu flashed an angry eye at Naruto, he flinched. What was that? She said. Nothing, Karu. I thought so. Naruto and the others appeared for the mission ahead, as Haku and Zabuza appeared right on time. Are you guys ready? Haku asked the group. Yeah, let's go kick some ass, Naruto said excitedly. I already briefed Zabuza on the plan that we came up with last night. Let's head out. Meanwhile, at the bandit stronghold, this is crap, Zaku complained as he and his two companions, Dosu and Kin, mop one of the hallways. If you put enough effort into mopping as you do talking, then we will be done by now, Kin said. Both of you shut up. It's either work here or you go back on the road. Do you two want to go back on the road? No, the both of them said as they looked down and went back to work. Hey you three, come check this out, one of the bandits yelled at them from down the hall. The three took the opportunity from their chores and followed the bandit to the entrance of the castle. It was a huge group as they were standing there, as they all huddled in a circle. In the circle was a blonde. She was wearing a tight blue shirt and orange shorts. A girl? Dosu asked, surprised. Yeah, one of our scouts found her. She said that she's a runaway and she wants to become a bandit. You should hear the mouth on this one. She's been flirting with everyone since she got here, even the other girls. Hey cutie, how about you come with me and we bring you to beat the boss? One of the men said. Oh, is he as cute as you? I would love to meet the boss, the girl said. Dosu looked at the girl. There was something familiar about her. Wait, something isn't right. Look at her face. What is it? Said Zaku. She looked normal to me, minus those 3 marks on her cheeks, said Kin. Oh damn. The 3 of them got hit with realization as the 3 of them turned tail and ran away the fast they could. As the man stretched out his arm to grab the girl and bring her to the boss, she grabbed his arm and flipped him and sent him flying into lots of his companions. Dispel, Naruto said, as he dispelled the sexy jutsu and reverted back to his male form. Shadow Clone Jutsu, as an army of Naruto filled the entrance. The Naruto army descended on the bandits like a tidal wave. The Sound Genins could hear the battle as they ran for their life. They turned a corner and found themselves face to face with Amoy and Karu. Look like Haku was right. Our target is here, she said as she took out her sword and pointed at the tree. Surrender and I won't have to beat the crap out of all of you. The blonde was a distraction, so these 2 could come for us. It looked like our only chance is to fight. Dosu pulled up his sleeve and readied himself for the coming battle. Zaku, Kin, don't take these 2 lightly because we outnumber them. Right, the 2 yelled as Amoy and Karu went into battle stance as they rushed at them and the fighting began. While all of this commotion was going on, Zabuza and Haku were searching for their bounty. It didn't take them long to find him. The bandits that weren't preoccupied with Naruto rushed to their boss' side as quickly as possible, while Zabuza cut the door in half as he then made another swipe, swiping everything down. What are we going to do, boss? The bandits asked as they surround their leader. He was an older man. He had a Miss Village headband with a slash across it. He had black hair and a bald spot was forming in his head. That he's getting old. He wore a green robe over a black shirt and pants. Next to him, leaning against the throne, was a sword. I am going to tell you idiots what you're going to do. You should just leave. You're going to get in my way if you stay. Go now, Haku said in a cold and deadly voice as all of the bandits ran away out of the throne room, leaving Haku, Zabuza and their target. Zabuza, I am honestly not surprised. I see that you still keep that dirty street rat as a pet. Haku walked in front of Zabuza as he pulled off his mask. You and all your kind make me sick, as Haku pulled out a couple of senbon and hold them between his fingers. Zabuza, let me take this one. It's only fitting that someone like me should be the one to take this man down. As you wish, Zabuza said. Haku launched his senbon at the man, but he unsheathed his sword, blocking all of them with ease. Don't waste time playing with him, Haku. Finish him off quickly. I intend to, Haku said as he ran through a set of handstands. Ice style, ice crystal mirrors. Back with Naruto. He just finished defeating all of the bandits at the entrance. As he went up to go check on his team, as the fight with Karu and Amoy had splitting up, as Kin and Zaku went to take on Amoy and Dosu went to take on Karu. She went on the defensive as she stood back and attacked him with long range fire jutsu, but he used his sound with the gauntlets on his arm to blow the fire and it just exploded. None of them are coming towards him. He's deflecting and stopping them all. What a guy this good, doing with those 2 lame asses, she said, as she realized that Dosu is far stronger than the both of them. As she ran through hand signs with her one hand and said fire stream as she spit fire on her sword and her sword became ignite as she activated chakra on her arm. She then rushed at him with full speed. as Amoy was facing off against Kin and Zaku. As Amoy spent pretty much a whole fight on defensive, he then saw that Karu was ready to end her fight as her blade was covered in fire. He decided to end his as well. He slammed his sword down into the ground as he ran through and signs. Lightning shockwave, he said, as he slammed his hand on the ground, and a lightning burst of wave rushed towards Zaku and Kin. The both of them jumped up in the air, but when they turned to see, Amoy was already in front of them as he used his quick speed to appear in front of them when they were distracted. He placed his hand on the both of them's shoulder. Lightning discharge wave, he said, as the both of them started screaming pain as lightning rushed through their bodies. They dropped on the ground and passed out as he saw Karu coming up towards him as she was dragging the unconscious Dosu as chains were wrapped around him. There was a tag on his chest and the chains came out of that seal and trapped him. She walked over to the two as she placed tag on them as well, and chains wrapped around the both of them. "I am here!" a voice shouted as they saw Naruto rushing down from the sky as he dropped on his feet with a kunai in his hand. "What the hell? You guys already beat them?" "Yeah, I put the seals that you gave us on them and everything. I wanted to fight them too, but I guess it's all over. So let's go ahead and meet Haku and Zabuza." Naruto threw Kin and Zaku over his shoulders as Amoy went and picked up Dosu as they went off to find Zabuza and Haku. Meanwhile, Haku was standing above the body of their targets. The man was covered in senbon, but he was still alive. "Good, you guys are done too. Let's get out of here," Naruto said with a big grin on his face. "We aren't done yet, Zabuza. Finish it." Zabuza lifted up his sword as Naruto's eyes went wide when he realized what they are about to do. "Wait, don't!" But it was too late as Zabuza decapitated the man. His head was for the bounty, so there is no need to take his body. Zabuza then took out a scroll as he sealed the man's head inside. "You kill him," Naruto said, barely above a whisper, as he dropped the sound ninjas that he were carrying. "Yeah, we did kill him." Zabuza spun around as he looked at Naruto with harsh eyes. "Here is some advice, little Jinchuriki. Disregard any moral code that prevents you from killing. This is not a world that defends the soft. If you aren't ready to kill your enemies, you won't last for much longer." As Zabuza took the scroll with your target's head and left. "I am going to get our money. Meet me back at the campsite in a few hours," were his last words to Haku. Naruto picked up one of the sound ninjas and was about to pick up the other when Haku did it for him. "Naruto, I know how you feel, but Zabuza was right. As ninja, we need to be prepared to take a life even if we don't want to. I never had to sink that low in order to win a fight. For your sake, I hope you never do." Naruto and his team was accompanied by Haku down the mountain. When they reached the bottom, Haku handed over the prisoner to Karu. "This is where we part ways, Naruto. You and your team were a big help." As both Haku and Naruto shook hands. "Before you go, can I ask you something, Haku?" "What is it?" Haku said. "Who exactly was that guy you killed?" "His name was Kazuik. His nickname was the Mist Blood Hunter. During the bloodline purge in the Mist village, he killed people with bloodline traits more than anyone else. He would have killed me if I was not with Zabuza at the time." "Bloodline purge?" Naruto asked as Karu slapped Naruto in the back of the head. "You never pay attention in history. During the reign of the 4th Mizukage, there was a massive hunt for people with bloodline traits," Karu explained. "She is right. I was born around that time. Even my own father murder my mother and try to kill me. That is terrible. Why did something like that happen? No one knows why the Mizukage start that purge. There are rumors that the tail beast inside of him drove him mad. Even that he was being mind controlled by someone. But nothing has proven so far. It wasn't the beast. The fourth Mizukage is the host of Isabu. Isabu isn't bloodthirsty like Shikaku. He wouldn't have done something like that. Naruto, Kurama said from inside. Do you sense that? What the hell? Naruto said as he turned his head to the south. Do you sense something? Karu asked. Yes, a big group of strong chakra signatures. They are coming in range. Wait a minute. No, you got to be kidding me, said Naruto. It's them. A few miles away, Tadakatsu and Teiwaya and a whole lot of sound ninjas were making their way towards the group. You won't beat me this time, you brat, said Tadakatsu with a grin on his face. Them? Who's them? Haku asked. Members of my clan who don't want me around anymore. They also brought a lot of muscles with them. What are we going to do, Naruto? They are blocking our way back to the village, Amoy asked. Naruto put down the prisoner that he was carrying and formed a signature hand sign. Shadow Clone Jutsu, he said, and summon a large population of Shadow Clones, maybe 100 of them, as they were all ready to fight. We are going to make a run for it. My clones will attack them head on, and we will make a run for it. I don't have time for this, Naruto said. None of us do. We just want to bring back these prisoners and get the intel that we need. I can assist you, Haku offered. No, you already done enough for us. I don't need you to go and risk your life in a fight that has nothing to do with you. I am sorry, but if I let an ally go into such a difficult situation without lending my aid, I could never forgive myself. You are stuck with me until you get past that group. We don't have time to argue. Just let him help us, Naruto, Karu said, as Naruto sighed. Fine then, let's move. Naruto picked up his prisoner and the army of Shadow Clones took off in front of them at top speed. Follow me, everyone, the group of the army of Shadow Clones said. Listen to me, everyone, Naruto said. The real Naruto, these guys are only after me. If the worst comes to worst, I want you guys to all run and leave me behind. Hell no, Karu yelled. Naruto, you're my best friend, and I'm not going to let you sacrifice yourself, Amoy said. Guys, relax. I don't mean it like that. I want you to run and leave me, so I can use the new techniques that I have learned. And by the way, even though it's a large group of them, none of them really stand a chance against me, with the power I have now. Meanwhile, Tadakatsu and his group clashed with the army of Naruto's clones. Tadakatsu and Teiwaya stay back and watch as their pawns began to fight. I expected something like this from him. Tadakatsu bit his thumb and run through hand signs as he slammed his hand on the ground, and a big brown wolf poofed into existence. What do you desire, my alpha? Vogue, I need you to find someone for me. You should be able to recognize his chakra very easily. The wolf started to sniff the air around him as his face turned into pure rage as he started to growl, a beastly growl. The air is thick with the scent of Kurama. That filthy demon will pay for what he has done. Can you sniff out Kurama's Jinchuriki with all these filthy clones around? Tadakatsu asked. Of course, these clones leave only a weak scent. I can find the original easy. Okay, you five, you're with me, Tadakatsu said as the five that he pointed on followed him with Teiwaya and the wolf clone, Vol. Vol teared through all of the clones in front of them, making the five follow. The real Naruto smirked. So he's find a way, as Naruto could sense the group of 6 coming towards him, along with a summoning. The diversion didn't work. Tadakatsu is heading straight for me. As he then smirked. Naruto. What is it, Kurama? It's a wolf summoning. Me and the wolf summoning family have some bad blood between us. Wonderful, said Naruto. A damn wolf summoning. What's the plan, Naruto? Haku asked as he ran to Naruto's side. Keep on moving, Naruto said, as he handed the prisoner on his back to Haku. Naruto then stopped as both Karu and Amoy looked at him. And Haku. What are you doing, Naruto? They asked, unison. Look guys, I have been entrusted with your life because I am the group leader. I need you guys to go ahead. What are you? Just be quiet for a second, Naruto said. I won't die here, it doesn't matter what, because I refuse until I become the Raikage. Now hurry, he said, as he handed over the prisoner. As they looked at him, and they then set off running. So after they were out, by a distance, Naruto said, so Kurama, you ready? As he slammed the both of his hands together, as golden chakra started to infuse around him, as the KCM, 9 long tails extended from him. The golden KCM started to change as it morphed into fur, as the giant 9 tails stood tall, as Tadakatsu and his group stopped. Even the giant wolf, as Teiwaya had fear in her eyes. Alpha, the wolf said, I suggest that you summon my father, because he's the only one right now who can fight off a tail beast. Are you sure that your father will listen to me? Remember, he doesn't exactly like me. If it's the enemy Kurama, he will fight. Okay, let's do this, said Tadakatsu, as the 9-tail roar. But guys, I'm gonna be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification, member, share to all of your friends on social media platform. Yeah. And go ahead and check out the 2 What If I Did. What if Naruto went with Itachi? And what if Naruto was next stage of 6th path on my 2nd channel, guys. And enjoy. But for now, I'm out. Peace.